Welcome back, my friends. I'm always fascinated by some of the most creative tools out there. In fact, I have one right here. It's actually I could be my gym workout today, actually. I like this. Anyway, to the point. The point is, tools like that are really sometimes, often, maybe difficult.
Yes, very difficult.
Very difficult, as the true expert would say. They look great, they work great, but there's a lot of engineering that goes into this to make it work for you out there. And I got Andrew with me today. We got some screens with us today to see some of the details behind how these products work for you in your shop. Andrew, did I summarize that okay?
Pretty much, yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to learning more of the details behind the scenes because while I've played in the CAD/CAM world, I've never done quite as much as you, so I'm excited to learn with you today.
Yes, yep. One of the best things with MAPAL, what we do with our customers, our machine builders, is we have all the capabilities here. When we get a fixture model with a part, we can do all of our tool interference checks way before any of the manufacturing is done. This way the customer is well aware that they don't have to worry about getting a finished product and not being able to reach their parts that need to be machined. It could be anywhere from a fixture clamp to something on the casting of the part that you don't foresee. So in our 3D world, we can check all these things right in the beginning. And
Andrew,
this is an example.
I can already immediately appreciate that because I've definitely received tools that didn't work or didn't fit or didn't go with my work holding or whatever, fixturing, whatever it might be. The fact that you do that ahead of time to prove it all out instantly saves me time and most importantly stress.
Stress, absolutely. And that's our goal in MAPAL, is to make sure our customers are happy, satisfied. First part, good part. That is our goal.
Yeah, and you got a great customer service department over there as well. I was just talking to some of your folks.
Yes.
I think you have several screens pulled up here, and I'm ready to learn, dive even more into what you have to do on a day-to-day basis to make sure everyone is happy, as you mentioned, because I know that's important.
Correct. Now, another thing is we talk about balancing. Balancing is very important in the cutting tool industry.
Ever had an imbalance tool?
Not here.
Not here. He knows what he's doing. I have had an imbalance tool. It destroys so much, whether it be my part, my fixture, my cutting tool, whatever it might be.
All the way down to your bearings on your machine. Everything is important with the balancing world. And then with our software, we can actually statically and dynamically balance right here on screen. It speeds up production, so when it goes down to production, when the tool's finished, they might have a little tweak on the balancing machine, but they don't have to be like the old days, mill off a certain section and say, whoop, took too much off. Now I got to take material on the other side. We can do this directly in our software instantaneously. We can also calculate tool weight, tilting moment. This way we don't have tools flying out of the machines because they're too heavy and all these things that are just not good. Tools can be very expensive, and you don't want a tool to go flying out of your machine.
Which I have had happen before, I gotta be honest.
Correct. So we can take care of all this calculations right here in our software.
It's amazing to me how far software has come, if I'm being honest, Andrew, because this was, as you mentioned, and something I've seen many, many times is, oh, I've cut something too much, now we got to start over, or this imbalance is creating imperfections everywhere, and I just invested in this $500,000 or $1 million machine. I just destroyed the bearings because it wasn't spinning perfectly.
100%.
And the ability the precision that's required in our engineering world right now to get these parts to our customers, this is the type of thing that can, again, going back to stress, save that stress, save that time, save those machines. What else do we have going on here?
Well, and another thing that we do is we have the capability of 3D printing.
Oh, now that world we can get creative.
Yes, you can basically do anything you want. This particular tool is for an MQL application. It had to be lightweight. And with MQL, every outlet is important on how it's directed, the size of it. So in this world, we can actually make curved holes. Because obviously everybody knows you can't drill a curved hole, but in our 3D world, when we 3D print, it's a lightweight tool. Tool's not too heavy. All these things play a factor in these tools. And now with this, MQL outlets are perfect, tools function perfectly, and just everything about it is exactly what the customer wants. I want a tool that goes in, it can't be too heavy, I need my outlets to be right, And in here, we can do this.
You know my wheels are spinning right now. If you know anything about me, Andrew, instantly I'm going, how did we even make curved drill holes before additive manufacturing? And then I go back in my head and go, wow, you are answering every question I might have had as a machinist or as an engineer to make sure my components are going to be good. You mentioned weight as well. You mentioned the details. I'm going to say it again just because it's important. How much stress, how much satisfaction is a client and partner working with MAPAL going to have working with you to make sure this works, especially in these complex world of automotive and aerospace. I mean, wow, this is really definite. Defiant. Is that a word, defiant? Leave it in the comments. This is defiant work. It helps us understand really what's going on.
Correct. And with some of the other things that we can do in the MAPAL group is we have different back boring tools. I'm going to show you this.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Now this tool is perfectly balanced so we can add material in here. I got a nice I-beam construction, so we're nice and stable with the tool, so we don't have a lot of deflection. This tool right here can hold plus minus 5 microns all day long.
That's incredible.
So it's a benefit to everybody with this.
You guys have almost never seen me speechless, and I want to ask, well, this didn't come out just yesterday. There's a lot of engineering that goes into a product like this. I think this is what sets MAPAL apart, right? It's your diversity, your uniqueness, your flexibility to create, but not just create with precision to make sure people are taken care of. When I see a tool like this, instantly I go, what? Well, I haven't seen that before.
Yep.
Or I created it on my own and it didn't quite work like I wanted it to work.
Yep.
You guys are doing it all here.
Yes. First part, good part. That's our goal.
Wow. I'm truly impressed. Is there anything else we have to show off today? Because I want to keep going because I'm learning so much, Andrew.
And again, we have certain tools that have to, similar to this, but have to come reach in through work pieces. We can give the customer a cutting scheme, give them the whole parameters on how they need to reach in and still have a stable cutting tool, which helps them. It helps the programmer out. He doesn't have to do the math. We have it all right there for them. They know how to approach it on the angles. That way they can get back to zero, back machine, come back out. We do all that for them. There's nothing for the programmer on the machine builder side to program it. We've already done that for them. We have that capability here.
All right, Andrew, I'm going to close this whole thing out with a question that you might not like because you might be held responsible for it, but it's my curiosity just breaming through to learn more, and that's pretty much if I have a part in my facility and I want to bid on a job, or I'm bringing a job in, I'm having just all sorts of issues, whether it's compliant or not compliant, or I can't reach an area, can I just give you guys a call? And because you guys have so much custom and precision that you can say, let us work on that, let us give it a look, and chances are you'll be able to work it out for me without me having to stress about it?
Absolutely.
I did it again with stress, by the way.
Absolutely. We enjoy that. We love that. We thrive on that. To make sure everybody's happy. If they're having issues, you come to MAPAL, we will come up with a solution for you, no problem.
Perfect, my friend. I love this interview. I've learned so much today. For everyone watching, what I've took for this, other than Andrew's amazing and so is MAPAL, and they can pretty much do whatever you want. If you're having an issue and you're being stressed out, and I think the over-under on me saying stress was 4, so I lose. But if you're being stressed out in your facility and you're trying to reach those price points, you're trying to get those jobs, but you just need that engineering expert on your side, that's where Andrew and MAPAL come into play. So reach out, stop trying to fight it yourself, stop scrapping parts on trial runs, reach out to that partner that can help you succeed on the first go and become profitable like you want to be on jobs that are unique. Andrew, thank you so much for your time, truly appreciate it.
Yep, no problem, guys.